Right. Messages. More charge. Okay. What time it is then? Okay. Right. The time. Does this do something actually? This one.
My love, there is, you know, the most amazing rush of air in my chest each
I can
time
do it
I
now.
realize you can do that.
Ooh. I do have the power. Just need the stuff. Dang. Dang.
Well then, for goodness sake, go get the stuff. Whatever stuff is, I would be curious if I weren't so distracted by my excitement. Oh, I'm sorry. Too excited.
No, don't worry, I'm excited too. I just didn't realize any of this
I
was
will wait
garbage.
here. I literally will not move.
Okay, don't move. Don't move. Hold on. I need to check this. Okay. Okay, hold on. I don't remember how you do this stuff. What you? Okay. Okay. Goodness, I need so much. I think I'm actually gonna have to talk to her. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do this part real quick just so I have all this on. Okay, cool. I didn't even read that, but I'll go back and read all that later. Oh, whoops, I'm still going to do the database. Okay. I literally, if I can make him real, that would be great. That's all I really want. I'm probably gonna just record this on camera. I'm not doing all this work. She's cool, but that's the chair. Do I have to specifically talk to the chair at night? Because she keeps mentioning like her performance, and I'm assuming that's the only time I can talk to her because she's so busy throughout the day. Dust Bunny. I don't know where the Dust Bunny girl is, but I'm at 72 out of 100, so that's pretty impressive if you ask me. This is literally the... I met this guy. Okay, I'm gonna literally... Okay, so I made a decent amount. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Strategic planning time, guys. Okay, we are going to first meet every object, and then we're going to basically be so good that, you know, the objects, they can't help themselves. That's the plan.
Shadowlord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme.
So, I wonder if I get different dialogue by talking to him at night, because that seems to be
The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
What is it?
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way. Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadowlord stands stock still, arms...
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Oh my god, do I have roaches? Are these roaches? Am I? Well, I guess for some reason. I'm gonna pretend like I know what this is.
Yes!
Yes. Whether to summon. Because I'm
Witness my power!
trying to romance this demon,
Witness
so obviously I
my
have the right things to
mercy!
say.
Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand,
What is this not mean
Shadowlord
to do?
scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
There! They shall not intrude your presence again. I am merciful for you. Most merciful of thickness, most bound. I have to say, Penumbra, I'm
Yes.
quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be
Why was that?
reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly.
What are you talking about?
Training is in order. Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control.
What are you talking about?
Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well.
Oh my gosh.
What activities do you enact in the shadows?
What do I do? What do I do at night?
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Sleep over these girlfriends.
Elaborate.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient. Answer me properly, Penumbra.
Did you know?
Excuse me?
Did you know?
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
I'm writing poetry in my head. Well, let's be honest. Writing. Well, I feel like this is what everyone would want me to do. But if this might get me further, we could be like, wow, that's some edgy stuff you're doing. But I don't know. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna go with that one.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to get you to admit it. The sounds that escape you echo far, you know.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to literally do this guy. I've seen what he looks like. That's all. This isn't it. This is what I do.
You are just
for
exhibiting
you guys.
good health.
I'm very
Nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah.
And if I may be upfront, each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
You think so? Really?
I will when I'm ready.
Okay, you ruined all of that. Don't even talk to me anymore after this is actually. You ruined the whole moment.
I'm grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life.
But you said you already knew that, though, so.
Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Really? I'm beholding.
Ooh.
He exhales, his hands tightening into fists before throwing his arms open once more.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament.
Wonderful.
It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage. Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still
I'll be
incomplete.
back tomorrow. I'll be back as many times. Oh, can I be happy? Is that like a bad
Until
thing?
next time. Oh, and I do hope you have a... You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Does that mean I need to talk to Nightmare? Okay. I need to talk to Nightmare, so that means I need to save. Wait. Upload credits. Respect. Literally. I guess. I don't know. Like. I literally don't know.
The gladiator who stands before you is at once intimidating and alluring. She glares at you like she means to run you through. She also emanates the refreshing scent of springtime breeze. It slightly undermines whatever murderous intent she may actually have. She is beautiful and terrifying, an Amazon in blue and pink. But even as she points her sword at your throat, all you can do is marvel at just how clean and sweetly scented it is.
Who dares disturb me?
Okay. Ooh, I really like this.
You? Ha! Name yourself! By all the pods in the firmament, I swear, if thou hast disturbed me for any reason less worthy than the red memory of battle, I shall leave you sopped, dirty. I shall leave you as you present. Meet me. You, civilian, you wanted to meet me. I am in the pitch of battle. My pods rampage, sacrificing themselves to be reborn yet again. And you have pulled me here because you wanted to meet me. I confess to you, civilian, I am in a state of indecision. I cannot decide if I hate you, or if I am impressed by your fortitude.
I've got a lot of that.
Fortitude.
For real.
Such bold abandon flaunts a newling's claim, for converse, strange at altar side untold. You're not hated, despite thy impish impertinence.
Hey, that's...
Perhaps there is something about you. But now is not the time. My occupation, my profession calls me back. For passion's sake I fly. For passion's sake I am not pulled again. Come to me only when the hurly-burly is done, to win or loss. Come before, and even thy puckishness shall not save thee.
How will I know when that is?
You won't.
But then, so you're just gonna kill me anyways? Does this count as a door? I'm so confused. Does that count as...
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty stands just a few feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume ad.
Hey man, how's it going?
The moment he lays eyes on you, he lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
Ciao, beautiful. What are you doing?
Admiring you? Fans?
Ah, but of course. I am admirable in so many ways.
Yeah, that nice wood finish on my cabinets. Love that.
Tell me specifically, per favore. And then I might do the same for you. You have excellent taste. You are a fresh pasta, a plump, juicy tomato, sweet and salty.
Thanks, man.
Tell me, one object of desire to another. Ah, but first, I must introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio.
Oh, wow.
Amore.
Cute. You guys be having some whack kicks on for the most part. I'm looking at you guys' shoes, and you guys
Piacere di
crazy things on your
conoscerti.
feet sometimes. I think that's why we don't see your feet most of the time. Hold on 2 seconds. I'm just curious about what that means. Hold on. I'm searching that. The meaning of that. And then... But... Okay, so I know what that means. What did he actually say? I'm just gonna go with that one.
Aye, Daniel Di Nota. What a beautiful effort you're making to speak the language of a new friend.
Google Translate is my best friend, actually.
Now that we are introduced, we must get to know each other, eh? Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo.
Listen, no more Italian, no more Spanish. I can't answer you beyond.
Do you? And so much is contained within your answer. Have a favorite flower?
Yes.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do. A vibrant heart must have a love of nature.
Sure, I guess.
Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all your nooks and your crannies.
Alright, man, that's enough looking. For one night, for one person. You've seen enough. Okay, let's look at the crannies, huh? I have crannies?
Ah, do you ever, amore? And exquisite crannies they are.
I don't like the way that sounds, Joe.
And somewhere buried in one of them, like a golden treasure waiting to be found, is this flower in your mind. I see red. No, not red. Oh, amore, how specific you are. I do see red. And also I see orange, the color of sunset.
None of my favorite flowers are this color.
I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes. I see yellow and pink, the colors of the wings of the lefate, glimmering in the early morning light.
I think you've gotten it right.
Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower. It's a little spicy. It's earthy and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, amore. It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts. What a gift you give me, amore, with this aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the bird of paradise.
You know what? Sure. That's not true, but sure for right now. It most definitely
I
is
know
true.
nothing, amore. I know only what you show me, and I am at your mercy. Thank you for the
'Cause you just
gift of
made all
your
that up.
favorite flower.
Maybe I'm the difficult one, but this will not work on me in real life because if you didn't ask me like 21 questions to figure this out, you just pulled something out of your cheeks, basically, in my opinion.
Amore, we have just begun.
Don't
Hot,
get weird, Kat.
you say? We are only a gentle simmer. Our flavors will only deepen with time.
Like, if I'm, like, charming, can I get charming points? Because I really kind of need some of those so I can make my HVAC system real. I don't know how I'm gonna...
I feel I should tell you also,
That doesn't
it
matter
may
with
look
me.
as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard
Maybe I'll
before,
have
though
like
not
blow on
from
me.
lovers, that I can sometimes appear
Blow on me.
closed.
Keep going.
But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so, open to the world, to experience. I am open to you, amore.
You know, he kind of reminds me of Hector. Like, different font Hector, if that makes sense. like the language that he uses. It's like different font, and also if he was like, and don't get me wrong, there are some crazy things that I would do to Hector, but I think he's meant to be, this guy specifically, I think he's specifically meant to be conventionally attractive, and Hector is not meant to be specifically conventionally attractive. Of course, many people find him attractive, I don't think he's meant to be. You know, he's not
Will you
like
grant me another
bum
gift?
ugly, but Hector's not meant to be like jaw-dropping gorgeous, you know.
Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love? What makes you cry? What inspires your passion? I love the big questions. I love the small questions. It is the finding out about each other, sharing your hearts that brings the spice and sweetness to life.
Okay.
Might I suggest that we savor these questions over dinner? Then we have a date. Bellissimo. La buona fortuna smiles on me today. I'll be counting the minutes. I will await your pleasure, amore. Ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you go now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
Okay, that was great. Anyways, meet more people. Oh, well, I guess I have no choice. I have to talk to Chara now.
Oh, hi. I'm on vocal rest right now, so I'm not too tired for the work week. Trying my best to rest anyways.
Are you serious?
You're welcome to swing by the show another night if you like.
I am swinging by the show another night. Literally, this is another night that I'm swinging by, and you're not ready to talk to me. I'm gonna flip if I can't talk to this chair, guys. I'm actually gonna freaking flip if I can't talk to the chair. Anyways, hopefully that was enough dark power for the little twink guy that uses like the Xbox handle name, gamer tag. What? Wait. Okay. We talk to our shelves, we talk to our curtains, we talk to our windows. We can't talk to... We talk to Abel. I'm sure if we talk to this book, it's gonna be lyric. Talk to our couch, that's the time capsule. I don't know if we can talk to him right now. We talk to the fireplace. We talk to the TV. We talk to the game system. I mean, I could have swore something's tweaking over here, but I'm not even gonna mention it. Like, is the soap an option? Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna click. The soap is an option.
Hello again, wandering traveler. Have you made up your mind as to whether or not you'll help me? I long to escape the confines and return to my old life as Martin Applegate. Insurance claims are just...
He stands there silent and unmoved.
I didn't even want to talk to this, and half my day is... No. We'll definitely not do that. Okay. There's a first aid kit in here. That's something new I've never seen before. We talk to water. I'm sure there's some way we can talk to the air.
You see a medic with bright eyes, a kind smile, and a sort of maternal air about her. She doesn't even wait for your introduction, greeting you cheerfully.
Oh, my. Hello there. A fresh face. Here to see the doctor, are ya?
Sure.
Well, look no further. I might look like any old Jane, but I'll have you know that you are looking at a truly top-notch medical professional, and the only one around for miles.
That's wonderful.
Whether you've got a tummy ache or a life-threatening ulcer, I'm your gal.
She pauses, looking you up and down, hopefully.
Do you have a life-threatening ulcer?
You've never seen anyone more disappointed to hear of your good health.
That's peculiar. That's strange.
Oh, heck. I do get my hopes up, you know. One of these days, someone is gonna bust through that door bleeding from orifices natural and contrived, and boy, oh boy, what a red letter afternoon that'll be.
That's really disturbing.
Well, I suppose it would be to a lay person. But to us medical folk, it's a delicious challenge.
I mean, I pass.
Oh, bandages! They are the first line of defense when the interior of the body has the temerity to propose to become the exterior. Get back in there, blood. Back to your proper course's lymph. And you, skin, have a little help controlling this raging horde of fluid and marrow. Band-aids are basically magic. Oh, I could go all day. Anything that you might need, hydrocortisone, non-latex gloves, even a simple pen, that, darling lacerated one, will be duck soup. Sounds. Something is drawing my eye. My metasenses are tingling. Better let me take a look at that wound of yours. You sneaky little sufferer. Thought you could slide one by me under cover of a metacarpals, eh? Just to double check, you don't need an injection or two. Take it from me, dear. You're better off safe
I
than
like that
sorry.
her stethoscope. It looks like a kid's stethoscope.
After all, if there's any sign of rash, you won't know it's there unless we do a thorough examination.
And also that the handle of like the first aid bag is literally right here.
Well, I'm afraid there's always a chance for scarlet fever. Once more, onto the exams.
Faria looks you up and down, tapping her chin as she considers you from every angle.
Exactly what I thought.
I'm okay.
No need to be anxious. We caught it just in time. You do indeed possess a splinter. But it's not just any old splinter, dear. What you have is a deep, deep splinter. Plenty of tender flesh open to infection, just waiting for those little microbial monsters to set in.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? Yes, I did. I did give you the answer on that one, didn't I? Oopsie daisy. But can you think of a circumstance under which an infection would be a good thing? And how? And that's just the beginning. Because once the infection's done a number on you, and your poor, beleaguered immune system staggers back onto the field of battle for another round with the enemy, as your body swells and burns and turns all different shades of red, pink, and yellow, and the true engine of the enemy rolls up to the line. Gangrene.
I don't think I'm gonna get
And before you know it, we'll have to amputate entirely. I'll note that in your chart, of course, but I have to be honest. Once it's bad enough, my poor new friend, I'm afraid the whole appendage will have to come off, preventing spread and all. I'm sad to say we lose many a good limb to splinters every year. Statistics is not really my field, I have to say. But I know how many amputations I've had to perform because someone got careless moving the milk crate.
And how many?
Ah, yes. I do know about the body. The bottom line is, you have got to stay vigilant. The world's a scary place, and your body is a fragile, fragile thing. One wrong move, and you can throw it into total and utter chaos. A veritable breeding ground for every bomb, dick, and hairy slate of diseases ready to eat you whole. You never know what the seemingly tiniest, laughable symptom can mean. For example, got a case of bad breath? Maybe you just ate a sandwich with too many onions. Or your breath stinks like a dead fish on a hot Sunday because you've managed to develop halitosis as a result of the toxic substances in your body not being filtered out properly because your liver is failing.
I mean, that could happen. I don't even know that's a real thing, but... I mean, I guess this could happen, but chances are you would know the difference between, you know, hot onion breath stank and, like, this kind of stank. Yeah,
never be too careful. And when something does go wrong, well, it's my job to make sure you're all fixed up. And I'll have you know, I take my job very, very seriously.
I got that.
A doctor's duty is to keep their patients alive and kicking.
Yes.
That's a big responsibility. So
yes.
You can bet your behind I make sure to cross all my T's and dot all my I's. Sometimes even twice. Never met a doctor who had good handwriting.
Yeah, but the goal is striking.
Horse feathers.
What?
Feathers. Never mind. Anywho. It doesn't look like you've got any type of rash after all. Just that splinter looking awful uncomfortable there. Let's get that taken care of.
Finally.
And then presto, you're all patched up. There you go. Good as new. And if you do develop any plague-like symptoms, well, that's what I'm here for. You'd better. I'll keep the tissues ready. Medical professional Faria's always just a sniff, sneeze, and groan of discomfort away.
Just wasting my time. Alright. Let's see. We need to open stuff. Well, let's just go ahead and... Wait. Yeah, that was what I wanted to do. Just close that. Okay, so you just can't open that, but... Can I open my dishwasher? Wow. That was cute. I don't like that I just heard something else open and close when I in fact didn't touch anything else. That actually makes me really sad and really uncomfortable.
You hear her before you see her. She's clearly absorbed in something. She appears to be talking to herself.
Ay, mira. Look at all these crumbs. I'm gonna be writing some great music soon. I can tell. I'm at my most creative when I'm a little messy.
The musician starts with a cute little yelp.
Ay, you can't sneak up on me like that. I don't know what's gonna pop out of these slots. You've gotta be careful. I'm not even gonna get started on you as a writing partner. I know that, like, I don't know you at all or anything, but I am pretty sure you're not up to the challenge of writing with me. I have, like, really high standards.
Oh, she's popped her earrings. That's pretty cool. No, I've never actually put a Pop-Tart in a toaster like this before.
She picks up her guitar, striking a glamorous pose.
I'm Miranda Dulce Tostadora, lead singer and guitarist of Miranda y las Migas.
Wow, that's actually so cool.
¿Qué tal?
It's my toaster from
We're
Mexico.
the best musical group around here by a lot.
What kind of music do you play?
All kinds. Pop, Gregorian chanting, barbershop, whatever we feel like. If that dial is on 7, then siete we go.
Gregorian chanting. I know the rest of those are.
I took a lot of hit from the Migas too when I suggested this, but that cheese is so relaxing. For real, if I can't sleep, too hot and bothered, put on a little chanting, let my eyes just drift around the paint on the ceiling, and vamos.
Yes.
I'm unconscious in like 2 minutes. Just had a thought. Maybe I'll sing for you sometime. And you would be lucky too. I'm really good. Just stay on my good side. ¿Me entiendes? Oh, and obviously, if you like neat toast, I'm here. Okay, busy, sexy little tostadora with a gig coming up. Time to make the toast. Hasta luego.
Bye-bye, toaster. Okay, we gotta start meeting more. We gotta start meeting more objects. This count as a part of the stove, does it? I don't know what it is.
Ah, it's you again. Someone must like the heat of the kitchen.
Maybe.
Oh, I see how.
Well, you don't like
You
it?
have no respect for how much attention cooking takes. There are plenty others in this kitchen you can date. Who aren't me?
What are you, though?
Yeah, you're right. You always right.
See? Listen to the chicken timer.
I'll calm down.
Yeah.
I'm blind baking a pie crust, okay? I need to focus. Chat with some of the others and maybe I'll have time. Ah, yes, it's ready. Go on, boil off. I got cussing to whip up.
I just... so mean. I'm talking to y'all all so mean. All y'all so mean.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally.
Hi.
Come, let the next trial commence.
Think we on trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
Yeah, that's a question.
Back before the Great Cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities. Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I'm ready.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
Blank, 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 blank. Now, guess.
I have an idea.
This
Because I've seen this.
is the Hanged Man.
Yeah, but you're supposed to like put the things there when like you guess wrong.
Now, choose your letter.
Oh.
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
A?
There is an A. Now, choose your letter.
W?
There is is a W.
What kind of word
Choose your letter.
I feel like it's literally just these two.
There is a... Now, choose your letter.
What kind of word is
There is
this?
a D. Now, choose your letter.
Is it shadow? Oh,
The answer is shadow.
that's so cool. That is so cool.
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading
seems like you guys
player.
are playing Hangman.
Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
I want this one.
2 words. The second, 4 letters. The first, an apostrophe.
Uh-huh. Did you hear that?
This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment. How sweet of you, Penumbra. It's most certainly your cool.
No. Close, but no. You're actually really wrong.
That's impossible. What is the answer then?
Shadow Lord falls silent as if...
Ooh. Oh. Well. I see you've chosen the path of flattery. As are you, Penumbra. Very cute.
Really? By the way, every time I do that, it's like the SpongeBob thingy, not the weird other thingy that I've been told. It's the SpongeBob thingy where he's like, really, Mr. Krabs? And it's for real?
Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
Ridiculous.
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean. Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
Yeah, I mean, that happened.
The Great Cataclysm.
You seem to blame a lot of things on it. Tell me more.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed.
Yeah.
Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Fearlessness itself.
We don't live in a world of whimsical not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is... time.
Well, that wasn't even an option, so I couldn't even have picked that if I
There was
wanted
no
to.
one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later,
I don't know, it's kind of
Lunar no
like they
longer
ended up with,
wished
like,
to be by my side.
chat in like the Xbox lobbies, and like, eventually all just
Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions.
seems
They
perfect.
too left, one by one. And then I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye, but I respected all of my friends' decisions. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly and wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy. Shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect.
Yeah.
Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, but thank you for listening to my tale.
Okay, I think I still have hearts left. No, I don't. Does he just automatically drain all my hearts, or am I just like going crazy? A quick save. Which space lasted this long, you know, like 20 days without. There is a ghost in here. Okay, we'll do that tomorrow then. I'm assuming we just kind of can't talk to him. I'm gonna try to romance the lady.
Nightmare comes to you at the usual time and place, but there's something strangely hesitant about her tonight. She fidgets with the dark wisps at the edges of her being, the same way one might fidget with their hair.
Hello, my dear. Hey, you. The other night, were you afraid?
Very.
You know, I did my best, but I got the feeling you weren't all that scared.
I was definitely scared.
Oh, okay. I get the feeling you're just being nice to me, but I guess I'll take it.
Nightmare sighs, her horrifying shoulders sagging visibly. You've never seen her look so out of sorts.
I knew it. I knew better, but I did it anyway.
Do what?
I let you see more of myself than I intended.
Like pissed off, or what are you talking about?
I'm losing some of my mystery. I'm losing my ability to frighten you.
Is that why? I guess that's why you look different from me now. Is that why you look less scary?
Different?
Nightmare turns to look at the wall to your left, which is...
When did this happen? Oh no. No.
Are you okay?
No!
Nightmare is pulling at the shadows that make up her body.
I just thought, if I could teach you about fear, you'd learn about the darkest reaches of your mind and stop fighting your nightmares. If I can't even scare you, what good am I?
Why do you have to scare me?
It's my entire reason for existing.
Oh.
If I can't scare you, I'm you. You're going to be afraid.
She rounds on you suddenly, pointing a finger at you and letting out an unearthly screech that raises... But despite even that fairly decent effort, you can't help but feel unthreatened.
I've still got it.
Nightmare sighs.
How is this your dream and I'm the one having a nightmare? How do you deal with this?
You should embrace what
This? What do you mean by this?
it's a relationship.
Relationship? No. Wake up! Wake up!
You wake up suddenly, sweaty and alone. What is this feeling?
Dang it! I was right in the middle of having a great dream. Anyways. Yeah. Let's meet new items. I've met everything in here. Met everything in the bathroom. Met everything in my room. Potentially. I'll talk to a mirror. I know the curtains, locks, doors. Okay, let me just... Yeah, I think the floor counts as one central being, and you can't really like talk to like rugs or anything. So, all the cat clocks are the same thing. There is a like plushie thingy in here. Can I talk to it?
Tyrell yawns and stretches. He looks as if he might have been napping.
What time is it? Did I oversleep? It's nice of you to come by when I'm off peak hours. Sorry that my shelf isn't more done up. I'm not much of a guest towel, you know? So am I. Still, I'm content with using the time in here to think of ways to fold my fabric friend into new shapes. Which, since you came by, you get to see my newest... Oh, I don't know what to call it. Creation? Formation? We can work with that. Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, my dear fabric friend, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel buddy out to you. A sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right, but it was worth it. What? Making talent? This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond. They've seen me through a lot. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty. But I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. There was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
Really a nice way to relax.
Oh, it was the shit. Hanging out with people who get what you do.
Oh, there's towels. You get it like hanging when you like hang the towel up. Guys, I'm a comedian.
Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times. It makes me shudder to think of it. It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. And our owner had their grandkids over. Ha! Cute ain't even the half of it. All 7 grandchildren came over. All 7 of them decided to play in mud. When they came back in, they just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel buddy and I just watched in horror. They took them all one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. And I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, "Those are some tough towels. They'll be fine." When they came back from the laundry room a few days later, it was too late. They had become...
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
Rags. Rags! You've got to be stain resistant to stay in the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. But if you let mud stay on a towel for days, oh, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. They could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep. The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, our old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong and decided to donate me. I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. But I had my little buddy with me. We kept each other company. And I knew I would make it. I'm resilient. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
You extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
The spark?
You felt that too? I don't think it's just static electricity either. But there's something else. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard, I'm warm.
You noticed, eh?
And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions. All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings. You get it? Yeah. I like it, but it isn't what I want to do forever. Picture it. The music in summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth.
Yeah.
The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air. To your right, one of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on. To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. And there I am with you, stretched out in the sand, a giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun, and us just chilling. Can you guess what I want to do?
For me? Can it be a beach towel?
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights. At night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish or a seagull. Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car. It's kind of a hazard of the job. You would? You would leave the house for me?
Yeah, but I can't make the glasses.
We would turn heads, that's for sure. You know, that's the first time I've told anyone my dream. I'll be honest, I was a little worried that you might think it was silly.
No.
What do you think? Yes. Though remember, no promises about tracking sand into your car, okay? You're the best, you know that? And think of all the sunsets we could watch together. You and me, cuddled up real close. It would be like nothing else mattered. Even if it was just for a few moments. Oh, that would be awesome. We've got to make it happen. Nothing will keep us apart. You know what the really cool part of this is? You're part of that dream now, too. Hey, I've got an idea. Towel buddy. Remember that one I've been saving for a special moment? I think it's time. We'll be right back.
Tyrell disappears from view for a few moments.
Yep, just like that. Tuck it under. Ooh, you look so good.
When he returns, he holds his towel buddy out to you, now in a new and delightful shape.
Well?
That's adorable. Is that okay?
I know. I had to make sure I got the nose just right. I think Towel Buddy will be like this for a while. And, you know, you can wrap me around you anytime you want. I'm cozy regardless of the circumstances. You get me?
Yeah, I do get you, Tyro.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't talk like this in front of Towel Buddy. He's just a washcloth after, but the offer still stands. I look forward to those sunsets. This is love.
Yeah, man. 100%. Okay. I like how I have 0 charm. Dumb as a box of rocks. How do I... Wait. When I click on him, does he say stuff
You
now?
are looking damn.
An angular beauty sits in contemplative silence, her head resting on one hand. She doesn't greet you even when you stand directly in front of her. In fact, she doesn't even look at you.
Hey there.
Oh, you're disturbing my thoughts. Wow, you really know just how to speak to a triangle, huh? Phew. Anyway, well, that's it. My fantasy bubbles officially burst. Name's Tina. Tina Triangle.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Tina here has a very, let's say, forceful personality. It could be seen as that of an abuser that's taken in a humorous way. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
Well, there we are.
On with the show!
And before you got here, I was having a nice little fantasy.
About who?
Not who, what?
Tina forms a small triangle with her fingers.
A love triangle. Greatest shape in the world, especially when it comes to love. Matter of fact, it's the only shape I'm interested in.
Yes, I see that.
Oh yeah? You're smarter than you look, cutie. But enough about you. You ever watch Love on Triangle Island?
No, but it sounds amazing.
Oh, it is. Let me paint the picture for you. 18 sexy singles get together on an island. They gotta pair off into groups of 3, and every week a love triangle gets voted off. The last throuple to get voted off wins $1 million, but that ain't all. They offer them money and bring in their exes to try and break up the throuple. It's all just so deliciously dramatic.
No, she's right. It does actually sound like a really interesting show. So you...
Yeah, before you interrupt. Now I'm here thinking about you. It's going somewhere else now. My fantasy was just getting good, and I'm trying to get back to it.
I see you around, I guess.
Bye.
Oh, stay in the closet. Right there. Nobody will ever see me ever. Let's see. Can I open this? Okay, it just shakes. Well, that's kind of... I guess I'll talk to one more random object.
You do not have the satisfied expression of one who has completed their mission.
Because I forgot.
Good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Thank you. I literally forgot who I was. I'll have to go back and watch my stream. Okay, well, luckily. I know that Kopi was one of the people I was supposed to talk to, which I did talk to her. Literally don't know who else to talk to. I'm gonna go talk to the shadow guy. Hopefully he doesn't drain my last heart. If he does, then I'm gonna be really sad. So please don't. Sorry about that. Didn't mean it. Don't take it personally.
There's a strange heaviness to Shadow Lord today. He's not his usual dark, cheery self.
Dark tidings, Penumbra. The news I carry may be troubling to you. I have found the final armament piece. Once I don it, with that, you may be surprised by who I become. Thank you. It is imperative to me that you understand that your presence was most welcomed. Our conversations have been a highlight to my dark days. It seems my vernacular has become more flexible as our bond tightened.
Shadow Lord bows his head, falling silent for a few moments before he begins his incantation.
The die is cast. Let us begin. The whispers of the void. Heed my call. Bend to my will and reforge my soul. Let darkness incarnate reign supreme once more!
Shadow Lord vanishes from your view with a flash of black smoke.
Wow.
The Shadow Lord you once knew is gone, replaced by what appears to be...
It is complete.
Edgy teenager?
Some nerd?
As I suspected, you wouldn't recognize my form as it is now. It's me. It's me. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. But my real name is Skips.
That sounds cool.
I thought you wouldn't take me seriously if I appeared to you like this.
No, you're chill.
If you have any questions, ask. What do you want to know? It's a handle.
I kind of figured it was a gamer tag.
You know, like a online name. My friends and I would chat with each other online using DIM. Oh, DOL Instant Messenger.
Okay.
Darkness Online. Are you too young to know what that is?
Who's on the chat?
Yep. I wasn't kidding when I said Shadow Lord was a popular name. You know how many shades are out there? We're all darkness. Some work in collectives, while some occupy a whole house to themselves.
Like you? So who was...
His name was Benji. Is Benji. He's the one who invited me to the group.
The group?
The chat room. He was really encouraging with everyone's roleplay. Especially mine.
You miss it?
I think I miss our time together more so than him. Does that make sense? I hope wherever he is, he's happy. Yeah, well, I've had a lot of time to think about it. I still get bummed out, though. But that's just my mind taking negative nosedives every now and then.
I hear you.
I figured you would.
What was that?
Well, that was actually the most accurate thing I've said.
Yeah, Ripley, friends.
It was slow and sudden at the same time. Maybe it was happening the whole time, but I didn't notice. But it doesn't matter. The fact is, my friends all stopped hanging out with me. You know, we just grew apart.
It's probably because you got older. Oh, that's life.
Guess I was hoping that didn't apply to me, being unalive and all.
Fair.
How do you accept that your friends aren't your friends anymore? Question for another time.
I'm Skips.
That's my real name. Skips Shadley.
So this is really you?
Yep. Told you you'd hate it.
I didn't see that.
I'm not actually the Lord of all Shadows.
I noticed.
My friends and I love role-playing, so we made characters to chat as. Not real. But
okay.
Wasn't it nice feeling like you were making progress? I was excited to talk to someone again.
This is so cute.
Gross. Yeah, well, maybe that's okay.
I get it now.
So, are you mad at me?
No.
Cool. Do you still want to hang out with me?
Yeah. Of course.
Well, that makes me happy.
What are you gonna do?
We can do whatever. Chat, play hangman, chill. After all, we don't have to worry about time anymore.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm going to turn you into a shadow.
What? I'm sorry.
Now that I'm up to full power, I can reconfigure you. That way, we'll be together forever.
That's the armor thing was made up.
Yeah, but the powers of darkness are very real. Now, become untethered and enter the void.
Not like this.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're not like the others. You won't leave me like they did. Like Benji did.
Of course not, but also like stay, you know, like you're cool and all, you know.
We'll be together forever.
Sure, man. Like,
trust me.
Okay, you know what?
Oh, you chose correctly. Now, let the dog.
Skips holds his hand out.
Penumbra, join hands with me.
You take his hand as directed. It's hard to tell, but you could swear you see a blush spread across his cheeks.
Ooh, excellent. Be untethered from the warmth of light and submit thy soul to the chill of night. Be one with the darkness.
Skip's grand incantation ends, but there's no puff of smoke or flash of light. You certainly don't feel any different.
Yeah. Did it work?
This can't be.
No, I shadow now.
Why isn't it working? Aren't you fully attuned with the shadow? No, that's not right. If you can't become a shadow, how can we truly be together?
No, wait a second. No, wait. It's fine. It's fine.
For you, it is. You have so many other friends to talk to. I only have you. Why do you have to go in the morning? Why can't you just stay and be with me?
You're like a teenager. I have one heart, so that means I can talk to the ghost girl in the attic, even though he was being like a dramatic twink about it. It wasn't that serious, you know. Like, goodness, can I not talk to the ghost anymore?
Nope.
Oh, sorry about that, Valentine. Here we go.
The order's red curtain rises.
I'm gonna have to hurt myself or something like that, because wait. I want to see if I can see the ghost without the glasses, because that means the ghost is just there. So I should be able to talk to the ghost realistically, because...
When you bought this house, you heard rumors the place was haunted, but you never paid it any mind. But there's no question that the spirit floating before you is a ghost. She looks like she came straight from the 80s. Her clothes as dated as her skin is translucent. Her eyes lock onto yours, and a chill runs down your spine. But where you feel a tingle of apprehension, this ghost seems elated.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Hi!
Am I a ghost? And I don't have to use hearts for her? And she's human?
Boost! Oh, my content aware just gave me a scare. Zoe is a sweetie, but you should know that her story might contain some descriptions of violent acts. You cool with that, or you want to skip it? Great!
Okay, yeah.
No, Zoe actually can't hear me since you're not actually wearing the day theaters right now. Ooh, pretty wild stuff. Bye!
Hi. I don't know. Oh my god, what are you? Where are you from? Do you like ice cream? This is the best day ever. It is! Unless it's night. It's hard to tell in the attic sometimes. I've just been up here all by myself for God. I don't even know how long. You'd be amazed at how bad my sense of time is. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. I can't even tell the difference between a minute and a month. But I have just been here, you know? And I am so bored. And I'd just give anything for someone to talk to. And I was just thinking about that. Like, I think a lot. Like, I'm such an intellectual. And then here you are. Like, there you were. You might eventually be over there. And that's nuts.
Oh, I already love you. Ghost?
I might feel the same. Is that weird? Let me explain some stuff. Life, as you might know it, is kind of a complicated proposition for me. I don't know if you can tell. I hide it pretty well. Oh my god. I rhymed. Ah, that's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing to even be able to speak because a lot of the time I can't make sounds, which is weird. And a lot of the time, like most of the time, I think I'm invisible because nobody can see me. And that's super weird because I'm totally real. You know, I mean, I think I am. So why wouldn't I be? Because if I can think, I must have a brain or a consciousness somewhere. Right? Yes. Sorry, I am just so excited. My name is Zoe. I know, it's like the coolest name ever. I actually picked it myself. My name when I was alive was something really dull, like Lucinda or like Elvis or something. I don't remember. But the moment I died, I picked the name Zoe. It was one of the ways I made myself feel better about being dead. So yeah, I'm a ghost. I'm totally dead, which is probably why you felt cold when you first saw me. Because you can see me, which is basically the coolest thing that's happened ever in the history of the world.
I know, she's funny and I feel kind of bad for
Except,
her,
of course, for me dying, which was equally awesome because being a ghost is the best. And I've always wanted to meet a human! Well, I mean, I've met lots of humans before, but like in my ghost form. It feels
different. Hey, listen, something's happening. I don't always have control over when I evaporate, and it kind of feels like I'm about to just, like, cease to be here right now. So, such a bummer. I want to talk to you. Just, come back and see me again, okay? This is gonna be so cool. No pun intended, because I'm cold.
Zoe is already beginning to fade, her voice growing fainter.
Oh, here I go. See you later.
Cool, I can talk to the ghost without any parts. That's cool, cool. So let's just go to bed then, I guess. Our Shadow Twink overreacted last night because he couldn't turn me into a shadow. Which, let's be a little bit honest here. It was not the end of the world, you know. Like I'm sorry, but let's take a chill pill for a second. Maybe one or two. I want to see if he'll prompt it. No answer.
Hey. You don't have to do that.
Like your shadow?
If I was so powerful, it'd be a shadow.
Let me just... Still be there.
Sorry, I'm just so scared to lose someone again. Every time you go, I think, what if they don't come back? But my fears subside when you return. Why do you keep coming back?
Too early? You don't like that?
I see. If that's the case, I've grown fond of you as well, Penumbra. An eye of you through and beyond my nights. This is lovely. Your warmth.
That's adorable. No, I think he needs to be encouraged.
Now,
right?
what sinister ideology shall we deliberate on tonight?
Hold on. Okay. Okay, I literally have nothing in terms of charm. I have a little bit of smarts. You know. I'm never gonna turn. Okay, well, talk to new objects. That's kind of the mission. Oh wait. What happens if... Hold on, and then I'm cooking. I saw this before somewhere, guys. Wait a second. The inside of the fridge is different. The food, yeah, hold on, guys. Mouth's looking crazy right now, but I don't really care right now. Okay. You guys are playing. Okay, let's just move the washer dryer thing.
An acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited to meet you.
You mean maybe?
Yes.
Try still.
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
I don't know whether or not you're excited to meet me.
Well, how can I know for sure? You might turn out to be fabulously interesting, in which case, yes, I am thrilled. Pass the champagne. Or you might, in reality, be a dud, a wet blanket, a bore. And that happens, and I've already committed to excitement. I'd look like a bit of a moron now, wouldn't I?
I think it's a bit serious, though. Definitely
can't, shan't, won't. Dignity is key. So, tell me. And keep in mind, when I'm disappointed, my finely toned trapezii tend to flare unexpectedly. Naturally, as an energetic equilibrist, I must keep my body in tip-top shape. I can see that, you do not make that a priority.
Excuse me, did you just come back?
You think this, do you? Indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel. Jerub, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
You must be pretty.
Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece. Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait, I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah! Would you, my new lovely acquaintance, like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind? Would you help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps? Awesome, yes, as in capable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques, yes? Yes. I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Tidus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
I think...
Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then? She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but Twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
No, I'm just gonna ignore...
May I divulge an incy-wincy little secret?
Sure, pal.
To me, it isn't the gluteus it's the glorious marvelous. It's my favorite muscle group. I even love sitting on it. I'm that much of a fan.
Me too, actually. I just so happen to be doing that right now. So we have so much in common. Let's get rocking, pal.
The perfect move. The deadlift. Deadlift, deadlift, deadlift! Look around. What do you think?
Hamper? Okay. Hamper's not gonna be very heavy though. Maybe the washing machine?
The washing machine.
The hamper? Oh, I see.
Yes, the washing machine. My Washford. I used to use Washford.
You used to deadlift?
Yes. I would lift my glorious marvelous. It has fallen into such disrepair in recent years. All right. Onward and upward. I emerge from the darkness, and like the phoenix rising from the ashes, I call my love back to me! Dear, you don't happen to have a feather boa on you by any chance? I always dreamed if I did something this dramatic, I'd be draped in a bright purple feather boa.
Brother, where am I gonna get that from? Might?
Oh, don't worry about answering that. I know your garments intimately. And there ain't no boa. Call Washford for me.
You asking for it then? You're physically on top of each other.
Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
What, are you and Scambo Opera friends or something?
Just wait a moment. He should be here.
Oh, he's coming.
It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use it. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective. Have at it!
Bro. What are you talking to today, man? Just meet me.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has the aura of a veteran showman, but he doesn't look particularly pleased to have you as his audience.
Well, you know,
Greetings, weary traveler.
Greetings,
You seem taken aback. Quite natural. It was not my intention to frighten you, though I grant I'm known to be a disquieting presence when I'm in a mood.
Like,
Tiger, tiger. Tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that. Yes. Yes. A long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. You aren't serious. You jest.
I guess I'm interested.
You want to hear my story?
For sure.
I am a servant to the drama of the heart. Sigh. I am awash in the scurryings of lives. Countless lives. Countless stories. I am filled with water. The fundamental state of all things. Water. The tears you cry when you are born. When you are made. When you are broken.
I wish there was like a fast forward button on the game where you could just have them like
It is the
dialogue
sweat
and you don't actually
that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits. It is the wellspring of ancient secrets, held in rough clay bowls. I am surrounded by it.
Sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about it. You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
That sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that, not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once.
I don't think that's true, just based off what the other authors have to say about me. Personally, I don't think I live that kind of.
All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
So what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me. But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life? It is the words. It is language. To be able to communicate. To share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea. You mean it? And this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room. I cannot tell.
I really just said that just so you'd somehow.
I have lost my only friend.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him.
Oh. Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
A little more detail here.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
I know that guy.
Is it possible to really know a true partner as I have? We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us, and joy filled me as wine in a glass.
I'm like imagining like my dryer washer duo thingy here. It doesn't move, but like there's like a pot and a pan and like some bread and like a cup and a clock and like a blanket and a couch cushion like on the floor in front of it. That's what I'm imagining right now.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
That's what's problem.
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country. Until we didn't. Until he was too busy to perform. Too occupied with other things to tumble with me.
You literally live like on top.
The bond was broken. The bright cord severed. He abandoned me. And when he was finally ready again, I was unreachable. Locked in my own Chillon. Trying to claw my way back to a friend who could not hear me. The wall between us has been impenetrable ever since.
Unfortunately, that's it. Well.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler. A long and solitary bad mood.
So, like, were you, like, just listening the whole time I was talking to him? Like, you're just... Like, let me tell my side of the
All
story.
moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still feel that way. You're asking me to have faith. I would be hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you, sincerely, for listening. It has been so long since anyone has stopped, has heard me.
Goodness gracious, man. Somebody else, like, not talk as much.
You do not have the good. Steady hands and sturdy legs.
Thank you. Literally, you're just supposed to be like the plates and the silverware. Why are you the pots and the pans? I'm trying to figure out who is he talking about. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. And like, you're like too many places. It's like so annoying. What is this? I guess I'll talk to the air fryer, I guess. Then I'll wrap this up. Well, if he's the knife block, I'm gonna like crash. I'm not talking to the knife block because I don't even want to risk the chance of
As you walk into the kitchen, you're overwhelmed by a strange feeling. It's sort of like being watched, but it's more than that. You feel as if you're being evaluated, scrutinized by a presence that isn't all that impressed by what it sees. It doesn't take you long to pinpoint the source of that feeling. A cleric of some kind dressed in black and grey robes, with a coil of sorts atop his otherwise bald head. He's handsome in a sterile and intimidating sort of way, but you can't even imagine this guy dating anyone. He's just so severe.
You reek.
What?
You don't even see it, do you? Are you truly so far gone?
Well, hey, you can't tell somebody they stink, and you can't tell them what smells bad.
You reek of sin and grease.
Well, that's your little heating element, Quill.
I feel as if I have been bathed in oil simply looking at you. Zealot? Hardly. I am Friar Errol, founder of the First Church of Convection. I am the steward of the road to the heavenly kitchen. I am a holy vessel for culinary purity and efficiency. And I am your salvation, sinner, if you would but take my hand.
You reach for his hand and take it in yours, looking him directly in the eye. He doesn't seem to know what to do at first, glaring at you in a surprised and uncomfortable silence. Eventually, he extricates his hand from yours, wiping it on the front of his...
I meant to take my offer of help, wretch.
Okay, well, you're the one who put your hand out. Next time, don't do that, you know? You know, like, he's not gonna forgive you. I'm sorry.
But it is not yet too late to save your soul. First, you are to confess your sins to me, the steward of your culinary soul. Second, you are to help spread the gospel of convection to any as yet unsaved. And finally, you are to keep your soul pure and free of oils and impure heat. The path to the heavenly kitchen is blessedly simple and attainable, even for those as impure as you. Is our Lord not most generous?
Kira, save me.
Be not afraid. There is no soul beyond my Lord's reach.
Bruv, is that literally the cookbook you get with air fryers?
Simply do exactly as I tell you to, and you shall be saved. Tell me, do you wish to repent for your culinary sins here and now?
I didn't even say anything in that book. It's probably empty.
I am ready, willing and able to grant you absolution. You need only unburden yourself.
Sure.
Speak, my child. What is it you wish to confess?
What can I say to this guy about, you know? How do I know? Right in the bag.
A shudder runs through the friar. Disgust, probably. But if you didn't know any better, you'd almost swear he was kind of into hearing this.
How disgusting. You've done the right thing, confessing to me. Tell me, did you enjoy it? Did the impurity of it at all titillate you?
Yeah.
Devilry?
Oh, you don't like it?
To say such a thing so shame. You need more help than I ever. When you come to your senses and decide to leave your sinning behind you, know that I will be here. Arms outstretched, ready to save you from yourself.
Had McDonald's today, actually. He's gonna go home and think about that. Anyways, we're out of parts, so we can turn this off. We're gonna go talk to the ghost girl. We can talk to the narrator. I know that for sure. If you click on the door and leave or whatnot. We're gonna save that for later, though.
I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then...
I get what you mean, I get what you mean.
They try to leave as soon as they can because, I don't know, for some reason a lot of people think attics are scary.
Hold on. 2 seconds. Alright.
I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here. Like what? Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer, though. Even if they can't see me, it would be nice just to watch them. Like human TV. Jeez, I wish I had a TV. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, how can you see me? Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped coming by lately. But you've never even looked at me before. Like, through me, which is cool, but never at me. Whoa, awesome! Tell me everything. Okay, you say thing. Thing, not person. So does that mean... That's If I wasn't already dead, I would absolutely just die again from the coolness of this. You can talk to anything you want. You just put on the glasses and you can talk to it like it's real? Wait, so then how are you talking to me? Because I'm not a thing. Well, then I guess I'm something in between a thing and a person.
Yeah, it's called a ghost, Zoe. It's literally what's on your icon. You know, let's read our minds here.
You're noticing now. So, like, wow. I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel sad. Oh, really? That's good to hear. I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time, and I haven't had to think about the stuff that used to make me so sad. I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window, how am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny. Good to hear. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like, does it feel like you have friends? What does it feel like to have friends? Oh man, I would love that. Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling, I think. It's so strange. Like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here. I can't wait to play all the games, and I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate. Because that honestly is amazing. And the most amazing part is that when I go through that wall, I end up right back in the same room again. Like I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am. Nope. But I want it. I want what you have. I want the glasses. Really? I can't take them. But I really thank you for trying. Maybe I want to talk with these others around me. Maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends too. Oh my god, that's it. I am lonely. And if I could have all these friends, why did I not even know they were all here?
I really wish, like, if we broke the date theaters, like, a ghost pair would show up and we can hand her.
You know,
pair, so at least she
they
could
can't
talk.
see me because no one can see me because dead. And I can't see them because I don't have the glasses or because, again, dead. And I'm... well, it's tough stuff. This is the only way I know. I told you most emotions are super heavy, like even real joy is really heavy. But this light, heavy thing? I'm basically a paper butterfly. I think it's kind of cool. So it remains just me. Alone. You say there's all these other beings here. Yeah, if you can talk to every object here, it must feel overwhelming sometimes. Even just talking to you one-on-one, I'm overwhelming myself. I don't know, there's something about you though. And not just those glasses. There's something about you being here that is making it so that I can feel these things. Maybe you're like holding the feelings. And I can feel them with you? What else can I feel, I wonder? Are there other emotions besides loneliness? That sounds like a great idea! I have mastered loneliness already, so that's good. Oh wait, this is terrible. Help me. Please help me. I am so... Oh, maybe I haven't mastered this one. I didn't even think a non-corporeal being could cry.
Oh. If I was a ghost, I would, even if I could leave the attic, I would sit in the attic.
Have you ever seen anything this crazy? I feel crazy. I'm so I'm so lonely. Oh, it's happening again. I'm gonna disappear. Oh, I wonder if I'm still gonna be crying when I come back. You're gonna come back, right? I still want to feel the feelings.
Once again, Zoe is fading before your very eyes, but it doesn't stop her trying to speak to you.
And I have so much to show you. I can turn somersaults in midair.
She's really cool. Alright. One time, save. Alright, well, stream is over because I'm tired and it's really late right now, but I hope you enjoyed it, so bye bye.